Hi, Genki here, and in today's video I'll be giving you a tour of the Atlus FES, which took place in Akihabara in the summer of last year. Please like and subscribe to help support the channel. So I came to Akihabara station in the middle of the Japanese summer to attend the Atlus FES, which was a free public event where Atlus showed up in the middle of Akihabara and put on demo events to celebrate their upcoming games, such as Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, Persona 3 Reload, and also they had Metaphor ReFantazio. They had the decorations for the different Persona games, Persona 3, Persona 4, and Persona 5, and also Metaphor ReFantazio. There was a big crowd as all the Atlus fans in Japan showed up, and they also had these awesome Persona 3 cosplays. And at the front they were handing out these Jack Frost paper caps. And here was a mascot of Teddy that came out to greet the crowd. And also they had the mascot of Morgana. He was very cute as he shaked his butt with Teddy. So those Persona mascots were very popular with the crowd. People in the crowd were shouting, "Cute, cute!" And they had these awesome Persona statues. All the different Personas from the different Persona games represented in these awesome statues. We also have Morgana here, and he has a little furry texture. Shin Megami Tensei 5 character designer Masayuki Doi was also at the event and signed these Shin Megami Tensei 5 cutouts, as well as doing a fan signing on the day. After queuing up in the sweltering heat of the Japanese summer, we got to go in. There was a huge Jack Frost, there was a huge inflatable Jack Frost mascot at the front, and inside they had these games such as this dice game, and a fortune telling game where you could pick out a ticket and see if you won a prize. I unfortunately didn't get the winning prize, but that's what the ticket looks like. And upstairs they had the demos of Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. Lots of people playing it, mainly on Xbox controllers, as Microsoft was one of the sponsors of the event. And they also had this cool stamp rally where you could go around the venue and collect different stamps on the stamp sheet of your desired characters. So here's a look at someone stamping their sheet, and here are some of my stamps. And they had some gachas, and there was a huge merch area which people lined up for hours to get into. So here's a map of the venue, the different events that they have going on, and I went to get a demo ticket for Metaphor ReFantazio, and it said come back at 1:30 and they give you this tag. So here we go, down into the basement area, which kind of feels like going down into the basement of a Metaphor ReFantazio dungeon. So they'll check your tickets and then you can go into the demo area, try out Metaphor ReFantazio. So I got to try out the game and it was really good. You can play on the Xbox controllers. It was a really impressive demo and the game's out now and it's one of the games of the years for 2024. I think it won RPG of the year at the Game Awards and Best Story as well. So it's a really amazing game and it's done really well. So the rest of the downstairs area had an exhibition area where you can see these huge galleries from Metaphor ReFantazio. We have this cool banner here. We have some more artwork here. Some more key art and these cool illustrations that were nicely framed. Then we have some artwork of the archetypes, and they had this massive Seeker archetype in the center which played cool music and lit up, as you can see here. They also had the Metaphor ReFantazio Collector's Edition on display, which had these cool acrylic stands, soundtrack CDs, and a booklet. They also had some other Metaphor ReFantazio merch on display, such as these cards and posters, as well as keychains, clear files, and special cards. Then finally there was the Atlus History Exhibition, which had every single game that Atlus has published since the beginning on display. The first game was a Puzzle Boy on the Game Boy, and it goes through all their different games, and they had these packaged versions lined up in cases from the first Shin Megami Tensei games to all the other games they published, such as Snowboard Kids for the N64, Classic, Soul Hackers, Hello Kitty and Disney games that they published, some of the first Xbox games they released, got Persona 3 for the PS2. I've got the PSP versions as well. Got the PS Vita version of Persona 4 Golden. We've got Dragon's Crown. And we got some of their more recent releases like Unicorn Overlord. And here's a wall of all the Famitsu covers featuring the Persona and Atlus games. We have an array of different covers. And then we have a gallery of all the different special collector's editions from Atlus games. From the PS4 to the PS5. And even some classic PS2 and Xbox collector's editions. And finally I had this Print Club arcade machine. So that was a look at the Atlus FES in Akihabara. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. Please leave a comment in the comment sections below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Mata ne!